Hey guys, Susanna here. I thought I would do a journal with me. So I've got all these journals on, still got a few, probably about maybe 9 left on Facebook and, not Facebook, Etsy. And some of them I have sold, and I thought I'd just get started on doing a journal with me. It'd be a regular thing that I'm going to do. So that's why I made this. And as you can see, I end up putting the tag in here and then just pulling it around and having it in there. Thought, there we go. So that pulled it right down, and it did go in, ended up going in there. I put a bit more washi tape around the side. Love the tag because I thought you didn't end up seeing that beautiful paper only when you open it. So, but you can still stick a tag in there. I've got a place, it's a bit of a slot. If I wanted to stick a tag through there too, I could do that. But for now, I'm going to start working on my journal. This one's still available. If it hasn't sold, I might keep that one. I might even end up using that one as my next one, just to continue to do create with me. So, I thought I'd start on this and just pick a page that you're drawn to. You can do that or that, but I was thinking I quite like this. And I've got a beautiful book which my lovely friend gave to me. I've got a friend, she gave me an extra Edith Holding, and she is, and look out, she paid $2 for this. So it's got some beautiful herbs and all that kind of stuff, and there's a lot of things like this. There's a couple of coloured in ones, but there's a lot that aren't coloured in. So I've dog-eared a couple. So beautiful. Look at these. So I have dog-eared a couple, and I am going to, where are we? Colour in this. So it's called Hyssop, and I've got this beautiful book. I actually had 2 of these, and this is what I used in Wendy's journal that I made for Wendy. I got a lot of herbs, and I was lucky enough, this is my ripped apart one, my bits and pieces that I've got left, and if I can avoid it, I don't really want to rip this apart, because this is good for seeing what the colour of it is. So in here it's got the description: partially evergreen herb, light to medium, dark slender leaves, and the flowers are blue in bloom. So this sort of looks like bluey, purpley blue. So I might use that as a illustration, as in I'm going to do watercolour that today and put that in there. And then I'm going to get this thing about hyssop and put it next to it. So when we do some journaling and stuff, so I thought I've got this. If you go into op shops or thrift shops, and this is from 1974, there's plenty of books out there that have got this sort of stuff that you can colour in. And because it was a floral themed journal, I've also got this one, Betty E. Jacobs, Growing Up Using Herbs. Quite a lot of that sort of stuff that I can colour in. So see how pretty is that? So I just thought, that's why I got this. I thought I've got this so that I could colour in some of the herbs and stuff. So for today, I'm going to tear out this page. Try not to wreck it. Hold that over and fold this up and use this as a guide. I really love that. So I'm going to watercolour that today, and then stick that in there. How big is that? I might even stick it on later. There you go. bottom. And then just stick that in, actually a little bit more. So that'll stick out a little bit. That'd be really nice. And then I've got that, and I might even cut out that, and so that will stick on there like this, because in this journal it's sort of going to be like a journaling page, but also things that I can stick in poems. I found these in the op shop as well. Helen Steiner Rice, she's got gorgeous poems in there, so sometimes I might I got the idea of this from Joy Diffie, which is who inspired me to make journals like this, and she has lots of different poems. There's Shakespeare. I've also got some Tennyson somewhere as well, so sometimes I might just rip them out and put them in. Sometimes I might write in them, so yeah, a bit of everything. And because this is a floral themed journal, I thought I might go with the florals. So so I've cut this out, and then I'm going to stick that on there, so it doesn't really matter what pages and everything you've got. I might even colour that later on. So I thought I'd just pick a page that you like and then just work with that. So okay, thought that would complement that. Start with this. Now I think this has mainly got the purples in this one, and then this has got some greens in here. So get my spray out. And it's always nice to, let's hope that this paper holds out well against watercolour. And I'm going to do a bit of watercolour today. So what did it say on there? It's sort of like olivey kind of leaves. Is that a bit thick? Yeah, it's a bit thinner. Oh, yeah. There we go. So just sort of, oop, first thing, and I'm already having to damp. Olivey kind of coloured leaves. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'll just do a little bit, and then I don't think I need quite that much water. And it doesn't matter if you go over. That's okay. And there's no amount of a genius level, it's just colouring in. Okay, so I might just do a little bit and then turn it off and finish colouring in, because I can't, when I usually do watercolours and stuff like that, I used to fast forward it, and I can't do that on here. So I'll just do a little bit on here and then pause it, and then I'll have this ready to go. It was nice to have a couple of extra colours on there. Sometimes you just get light and dark with the same colour. Okay. I might even get a little bit of brown in there, and on the stem. So I'll do all the stem first. There we go. And then get a little bit of brown, which is in this one. Actually, probably use a little bit of that. This bit of brown in with this. Go on the stem, not quite that dark. nice to have a bit of different colour in there. Okay, now looks like it's got a little bit of darker purple on the bottom and then a more lighter purple on the top, so we'll go the darker purple here. Actually, it probably ought to go the lighter purple first, or pinky purple, and add a little bit of pink in with there. There we go. Okay. It says it's more of a bluey purple colour, but it looks pretty purple to me. Almost looks like lavender, which is really nice. And then the darker purple on the bottom. Just let that bleed in. Okay, pick up some of the water, get rid of the water on your brush, and then soak that up. There we go, it's looking pretty. Okay, could almost put a little bit of hint of blue in there as well, just on the bottom. Because it does say it's a bit bluish, so soak that up. I mean, you don't have to do it, you can just do purple and that's it, but I'm an artist, so I always like to do more than I need to. That's how I am. Okay, now there we go, soak it up a little bit. I think it needs a little more purple in there. Okay, so here we go, I'll show you. I hope it's not going to be too flickery, and I'll turn it off and finish doing the rest. Well, pause anyway, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back again. Here it is, finished. I've blow dried it, so it's dry. I love how it turned out, so soft and pretty. So put this book away. Now I've got little leftover bits of pieces of the bits I stuck in, so I thought I'm going to use this. Where are we? Move this aside. I may end up painting some more, so I'm going to keep that. I'd like to pre-paint some for the other one. I've got some violets I wouldn't mind painting. So put that away. Now I've got this. I thought I want to stick that in there. I don't mind if things are sticking up a little bit, so I'm going to stick that down here. Put my little glue page. Ugh. If I can get it out. It hadn't stuck there really. My glue page is stuck. There we go. So it's going to stick out a little bit there, so we'll just glue along here. Have that sticking out on the side. There we go. See, that's why it doesn't really matter what you've got on the page. You can choose to utilise it. I will utilise the other side of this, or you can just have it, you know, so I'm going to probably colour in some of that because I quite like that. That's fennel, I think. Okay, stick that down. Now, I've got the poem actually might cut out the word here because I happen to have it. Have that there, and then a bit of information on the actual hyssop itself. Which I was thinking of sticking on here, and I've got that there, which I'll fold in. Need to go in a bit more. And I wouldn't mind making that into a tuck spot actually. I don't mind that part there. So I'm going to stick a few more bits and pieces, and I actually quite like this scripture. I thought I'd recognise the hyssop plant is actually very old. What does that say? Purge with me hyssop and I shall be clean. Wash me and I shall be whiter than snow. So obviously I might stick that down here. Now get some might do this. So you just got to get bits and pieces which are personal to you, which speak to you, and I just love like botanicals and nature and scripture, which is always nice. Especially the Psalms and Proverbs, they're always really encouraging. Every time I read a Psalm, it's like, yeah, I know, it reminds you of what you're not doing right. Or a proverb, actually, that's more Proverbs than Psalms. Now, okay, I'll get rid of that. And then I will stick that here. Sometimes I'll just stick stuff in, and other times I might do a little bit of handwriting. Push that up, get that in there. You can find something that's going to be matching that. That's always nice. There we go. Perfect. I don't think I glued on the edge there because I didn't want that to glue to the bottom of the next page. There we go. Don't mind things hanging out. So I'm going to what's a herb to purge, cleanse? Okay, so it sort of gives you a bit of an idea. And it's the Englishman's Doctor, 1607. That's what I love about herbs and all that kind of stuff. They are really awesome for you know, like medical stuff. Like I love lavender and all that kind of stuff. I love using herbs and all that kind of stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind my old Panadol. Sometimes that's just what you need. But if you can get a natural remedy, that's always good too. Okay, where is my little Duvalaki? Just add that down the bottom. Sorry guys, if I'm not in camera, I'm probably not. Now I'm going to need to stick that in just a little bit closer because it's going to hang over the edge. Okay. Now I was thinking, well, I've got, this is really good thing to have a bit of colour, so I might just grab a thicker brush, there we go, and add a wee bit of colour. This is always nice. Bit of the purples and the blues, the colours that are in the actual in here. So that. And a little bit more purple, and the darker one. There we go. There we go. So I may have to get the blow dryer out on this one. Always like adding a few dots. Okay, so hang on a minute. Just get the blow dryer out. Quickly dry that. I'll be back again. Sort of just coloured it in with the colours that was already in there, and so I made sure that I just folded that over because that's going to be sticking over a little bit. So here we go. Stick that on there like this. Hopefully got it all. There we go. Now what I would like, quite like the word shrubs and all that kind of stuff on there, but what have we got? We've got some pretty washi tape, which I'm going to probably stick on here, which I think always looks nice. And we've got got a really thin one. Where's that real little thin one? Oh, there it is. Quite like that. Washi tape's always great for these sort of things. The colours in there go perfectly. And then a bit of washi tape on the top, because that couldn't get any better if you tried. That's from Jane Davenport. Now I'm going to stick that down here with my glue stick. A nice picture on the back as well. So this is sort of like a collage and something that's really pretty. I'm probably going to stick to the floral and nature theme for this particular journal. I like the word shrubs there, and I quite like these here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Get some fabric. This is what I was after, a bit of purple. Stick a bit of fabric or something like that just over here, which I still may do. Purple, maybe even a little bit of green, and it needs a tag, but I really love that underneath there as well. So what else have we got? Needs something else. Needs a double washi, or even just some fabric. What do you think, hey? Oh, I like that. But I think, methinks, that's probably nicer because it matches the green in that. And I need to make a tag. Okay, now, hang 10, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I don't need to make a tag because I found a tag. I'm just going to stick this on here like this. I quite like that. Pull that up. And I've got a tag. I bought a really nice pack from, just let me think of it while I glue this down. The Mushroom Market. Sarah from the Mushroom Market, I got her one of her little packs. Included was some really lovely tags. So rather than putting my own tag, I'm going to put one of her tags in there because that's special. Now, because I can make my own tags anytime. Might as well utilise things I've purchased from other people. Okay. Put that down there. I like the way that it sticks out there like that. Now it definitely needs some washi or something on the top there, and I might go with this. Thank goodness washi can come off. Just need something on there, a bit of a blank space. And on here, I was umming and ahhing whether I really do like this, but I want to pull it apart a little bit. So this will just be every now and again I'll drag this out and have a journal with me, journal / create with me series that I'll, not series, just that I'll put in my journal. Not quite like that there, but I really love this. This is something, a bit of wool, and that's going to go along there. So put that there. Oh, gee, this is not coming out easy, this stuff. Okay. And then might have a little bit of, where's my scissors? Thought this was going to be a nice quick video, but nope, doesn't work that way. And then it sort of dangles out towards the end, but I'll keep that beautiful wool that I have got, and I've sewn it together. Rather than try and get glue all over the paper, I'll just put it straight on the actual wool. Nice, adding a little bit of texture. There we go. How pretty is that? Pretty. And then just have a little bit of extra glue on there just to make sure it stays down. Okay, now I've got the page how I like it, and now I found these. That's from the Mushroom Market, here and here. And I can either put that in there, which I might have another page because I think that looks rather pretty, quite like that. So what I'll do is I'll just do a bit of inking around it. Thank you, Sarah. It's nice to be able to put somebody else's tag in there, saves me the work. And then I'll put it off to the side because I still want to see that. I really like that. But I'll do a bit of personal journaling in there, maybe a few thoughts and all that kind of stuff. And that's that page done. I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Looks rather gorgeous. So there you go. So that's how you can make it. You don't have to stick to whatever height. See how that happened to be like that. On the next page here I've got that, and then there's this bit here, so I can have something that'll you know, glue it on there and make it that a little bit longer. So and also that sort of paper is really nice to paint as well. So yeah, add bits and pieces in to make it work for you. Look at that. So it's not going to be a massively big page, and I'll probably go in here and do some painting, and that's perfect to do a bit of journaling on as well. So I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Only simple, something that I find a lot of pleasure in painting, and that's, you know, I just love nature, and so that's something that I'll probably just do on there. A few thoughts of all that kind of stuff, and that's personal journaling that I'll put in there. So that's why it's always nice to have a tag or something like that. If I do that here, I may even have a put a bit of fabric and do a flip over, and then I've got some journaling and all that kind of stuff in there. So that's the first one that of many that we are going to do. I'm really happy with how that's turned out. So cute. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video, which is probably going to be my seasonal art journal collage, because I need to do the June collage page. So that journal is going to look so gorgeous. That'll be finished in December. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you can make up your own journal and maybe journal along with me, and just doing journaling in a different way. And that's an awesome way to use up. There's no like coffee dyed book pages in here. It's all just using up your old book pages and how you can do that. So very thrifty way of doing journaling. Okay guys, I'll catch you later.